2 little girls vanish without a trace. The town is in panic. The police have a suspect, a man with the mind of a 10-year-old. But here's the twist: what if the one who seems weakest is actually hiding the darkest secret of all? The movie opens with a father and son out hunting. The dad, a rugged man, teaches his boy to stay calm, aim steady, and take the shot when the time comes. Just as he says that, the son pulls the trigger, and a deer drops instantly. It's a quiet, powerful opening. Later, the family heads over to their neighbor's house to celebrate Thanksgiving. While the adults are inside chatting, the kids are outside playing. That's when they spot an old, creepy RV parked nearby. The 2 youngest girls, the dad's daughter and the neighbor's little girl, are especially curious. They climb up the ladder to peek inside. After dinner, the 2 girls head back to the house to grab some masks to play with. But then, just like that, they vanish. The families search the neighborhood in a panic, calling their names through the streets, but there's no sign of them. The older brother remembers seeing that weird RV parked nearby earlier. That night, a detective gets a call: the suspicious RV has been found at a rest stop. He and his team rush there and arrest the driver, a strange-looking man with glasses who doesn't say much. When questioned, the man says he was just taking a nap and doesn't know anything about the missing girls. The detective visits the man's aunt, who raised him after his parents died in a car accident when he was 6. He finds nothing suspicious in her home or the man's RV. But something feels wrong. The detective's gut tells him this case is far from over. The next day, he visits the family. He explains that the suspect has the mental capacity of a 10-year-old, making it unlikely he could pull off a kidnapping like this on his own. But the girl's father isn't convinced. He's furious. If the man is so mentally challenged, then how is he able to drive that RV around on his own? Tension grows. The police continue their search. Then, in a disturbing twist, the detective finds a dead body in the basement of a local priest's home. The priest confesses that the man came to him once, saying he had killed 16 children, and planned to keep going. Meanwhile, the father of the missing girl gets a call: the man with glasses has been released. Furious, he drives to the police station, grabs the man, and screams at him, demanding the truth. In the chaos, police tackle him to the ground. He insists that the suspect said something only the real kidnapper would know. But the cops aren't buying it. Feeling helpless and enraged, the father decides to take justice into his own hands. That night, while watching the suspect, he hears the man humming a tune, his daughter's favorite song. That's all he needs. He grabs him and takes him to an abandoned house he owns, locking him inside. His neighbor finds out and is horrified. He tells him this is illegal, that they should let the police handle it. But the father doesn't care. He believes the police are useless. He's determined to get a confession, by any means necessary. Meanwhile, the detective continues his own investigation. He digs deeper into the strange clues and soon comes across another suspect, a creepy man who runs off when questioned. The detective isn't in great shape and loses him in the chase. One night, the neighbor's wife visits the house where the man is being held. She tries to talk to him, hoping for any clue. Still, nothing. While the police search high and low, the detective makes a breakthrough. He realizes the suspect from the priest's basement was wearing a maze-shaped necklace. He finds an identical design in the drawings made by the creepy man who ran from him. Everything starts clicking into place. The creepy man turns out to be a previous victim of the real kidnappers. As a child, he had been abducted and traumatized. Ever since, he had been reenacting the crimes in a twisted, obsessive way, but he never actually hurt anyone. He was just a broken man playing out his past. Suddenly, there's hope. One of the missing girls is found, alive. She reveals a crucial detail that leads the father to the suspect's aunt's house. Before he can do anything, the woman pulls a gun on him. she confesses everything. Years ago, after losing their own child to cancer, she and her husband lost faith in God. Angry and bitter, they began abducting children to test the faith of others, trying to show that belief in God was meaningless. The man who died in the priest's basement, that was her husband. He was the original kidnapper. The man with glasses, the one who had been tortured, he was just another victim. He had only taken the girls out for a little walk. The rest was all her. After confessing, she throws the father into a pit in the backyard. But down there, he finds something, the whistle his daughter always carried. Meanwhile, the detective finds the kidnapped man in the abandoned house. Then, while visiting the aunt's home, he sees a photo of her husband, and recognizes the maze-shaped necklace. He rushes inside and finds her about to inject something into the missing girl's body. Gun drawn, he orders her to stop. Realizing the game is up, she tries to shoot him, but he fires first, killing her. In the end, the girl is rescued and taken to the hospital. But the father? He's still missing. Back at the aunt's house, the detective hears a faint sound, a whistle, coming from underground. He pauses, listens closely, and realizes someone is alive down there. This is a haunting story about fear, loss, and how far a parent will go to save their child. But it also reminds us, sometimes, the real monsters don't look like monsters at all. So take care, stay safe, and always keep your loved ones close.